Good evening. This will be a little bit different video. I know I haven't made one for a while, and I apologize for that. Life has been happening for sure. And this video tonight is kind of about that. Let me just show you. All of this and that and that, not that, but that, not her. That's a project that I started for a customer about 3-4, long time ago. It's been a long time, maybe 6 months. But we've got it this far. It's a 1953 Jeep CJ3A. Man bought this thing brand new. He wanted to restore it. Told him it was going to take some time. Somewheres in its life it had a Buick V6 installed in it. And it was not the Dauntless 225 that Jeep, some even came factory with them, not the ones this old, but it was a 198 Buick V6 Fireball. 2 years, 63 and 62, was installed in a Buick Special. Motor was run, it was shot, smoked like crazy, had tons of rattles and knocks and squeaks and bangs. He agreed, let's rebuild it. Then he said, you know, I'd kind of like to put a 4-cylinder back in it, like it came with originally when it was brand new. I found one, believe it or not. I bought the whole Jeep with the little Go Devil flathead 4-cylinder motor in it, just like she had when she was brand new, and it was rebuilt and run like a top. Drove a couple 100 miles to go get it, loaded her up, hauled her home. Customer come in and said, no, I changed my mind. A friend of mine that used to work for me years and years ago is the one that put that V6 in it, and just for nostalgic reasons, I'd like to keep it, so let's build it. All right, cool. Put the little Go Devil 4-cylinder on the internet. Within a week, it was gone. A man in Pennsylvania said, hey, I'd love to have that little engine. I'll take it. We pulled it out of the Jeep, packaged it up, put it on a pallet, wrapped it up in plastic, sent it to him. Well, this gentleman has now decided that he done some research on this little motor, because I've been telling him I'm waiting for pistons, I'm waiting for pistons. We had to bore it 60 over to get straight holes. Pistons are not on the shelf for a 2-year only 1962 or 1963 Buick. Found a company that's going to make them. It's called Aggie. Very well-known, reputable company, but they're not going to tool up to build 6 pistons. They're going to wait until they've got a run to do. And this gentleman just decided that maybe I wasn't being straight with him or something, so he researched it a little bit, and he determined that indeed he has a unicorn engine, so now he's not sure what he's going to do. And I didn't want to do the paint work on this frame, any of the body work on it, until the mechanics was done. That's how I operate. I do the mechanical stuff first, then we do the body work and make it pretty. That way I'm not working over shiny new paint. Well, today he came in and he said that he's going to come and get all of his Jeep parts, and he's going to figure out what he wants to do for a motor, and I guess he's going to go someplace else with it, and that's his prerogative. So far it's been civil, and it's not been combative or confrontive at all. So I get it, I do. It takes a long time, but folks, this working on vintage cars is not fast. It is not fast. It takes a long time, especially when you're one guy that does this. We've got a shop, and we work on a lot of modern cars here. That's not me near as much as it is our 2 techs that we've got hired that work on modern day cars. It's just me that's doing the vintage cars, and that's why the videos are fewer and far between. I'm working at changing that. And maybe this is a godsend that this one's going away. Maybe this is going to free me up to work on one of mine a little more. Won't be waiting on pistons, at least, for a Unicorn Buick V6. But at any rate, that's what we got going on tonight. Getting this packaged up so he can come and get it tomorrow. We're going to get that frame rolled over here on the body cart, get the wheels and tires on it. And in the morning he'll be here with a flatbed trailer, and we're going to load all this stuff up for him and wish him well and send him on his merry way. We'll see how all that goes. But I'm going to leave you quiet right now. You can watch us push that frame over here and get the other two wheels and tires on it. Get it off the body carts and get it ready to roll. Thank you, my dear. If you want to kind of guide and push on the back, I'll do the same up front. A little breeze will feel good. This one's not fastened onto it, so you should get back there until we get up to this point. And if we just keep rolling nice and slow, it may just roll right through there just like that. Sweet. Tires. Hey, did you just set that clock there?
No.
I just found that Pepsi I lost yesterday.
I was going to tell you that the Pepsi that you lost yesterday, I found it.
Yeah. That's just hang on to it. I'll lift it up there. Folks, we're nothing special. We're just a guy and a gal that enjoys working on old cars together. Her and I, we've been together for coming up on 35 years. Been married 34 of them here in a couple months. We've always been together. Everything we've done. It's always been her and I. We joke and say it's her and I against the world. Some days it seems that way. I just have to remind myself that days like this, I'm a little heartbroken over this one, people. This is one that we was going all the way. Body off, sandblasted, new brakes, new seals everywhere. So this one was going to go all the way. It's going to be a total restore in our shop, all the way up to paint. And the only reason being paint also is because the customer said, I don't really want a show quality paint job, I just want a presentable paint job. I can do those. I don't paint show quality. I paint presentable. Her and I have painted a dozen cars over the years, probably. Always had compliments on them, the way they came out, the way they looked. So I'm a little bummed over this one, but I'll get over it. I guess this is just living proof that you have good days and you have bad, and some are better than others, and some are worse than others. Don't let the bad ones get to you. Here we go. It is what it is. At any rate, we're going to get the wheels buttoned up on this thing. Get it ready to load up for him in the morning. Stay tuned, folks. There's some some better days and better videos and more happier things coming. Hey, on a happy note, let's end it on a happy note. I got permission to show this. This little truck right here is a Make-A-Wish truck for a young man that has had a couple of really bad days. What I'm dealing with here right now does not compare to anything that this young man has dealt with. We did not do body and paint on this truck. We did not. We done the motor. Another shop done the body work and interior and paint on it. There was probably a half a dozen shops and 20 different various people involved with this for this young man. This was his truck. This thing's 1975. She was matching numbers, engine, everything, all original, and they drove it. It was a daily. She was tired and ragged. It looked tired. And through Make-A-Wish, the young man had asked for a paint job on his truck. You know, he got a paint job. And new tires, and new rims, and a new motor. Still the original matching numbers 350. New exhaust. He got vintage air, heat and AC in it. Here's our little motor that we built for him. The tech that was working for me, a friend in a tech, he'd been with us about 3 years. He donated a ton of stuff for this. He's in the drag race world and just had a ton of cool small blocks Chevy stuff laying around, like a set of stainless headers and valve covers and air cleaners. And that's actually a ceramic coated intake manifold that he'd had coated for one of his little small blocks. And this motor's not big horsepower. It's basically a stock engine with a dress-up kit and a set of aluminum heads. But it runs sweet, and it should give this young man, oh, got a new steering gearbox too, and a brace on it. Should give this young man years of smiles. That's what it's all about. So, at any rate, this little truck makes me happy. It's here for an oil change, and it's running a little bit fat. We need to lean her down a little bit. We'll rejet the carburetor and lean it down, and just kind of a check over. He's put about 1,000 miles on it, and so we're just gonna give her a checking over and a clean bill of health and send him on his way to go drive his truck. At any rate, just wanted to end this on a happy note. Here at Done Right Even Better, Jay, Corey, Stella, and I have no idea where Sophie's at. She's out chasing squirrels or something, probably. I don't know. She's a puppy. Yeah, she probably grabbed a rag and she's chewing it up. That's all I got for tonight. Thanks for watching. I'll be coming at you soon with something new. Got a 352 FE block Ford to build, so we'll get some videos of that going together, and then we'll get some videos of it going in a 65 Ford truck. At any rate, thanks folks. Thanks for watching.